In this video, I will show you how to correctly draw support and resistance levels without your chart being fully overloaded with tools and indicators and levels, so you get totally confused and your trades don't work out. Support and resistance levels are one of the most important tools in trading because if used correctly, they can make you a high profitable entry with a big win rate. But over 90% of all traders are still doing it wrong. Have you ever experienced you analyzing the market? Everything looks quite well. Resistance here, the market bounced off from, and then finding support in the former resistance level. And then you trade long because this is a great setup for a long trade here. But what happens instead? The market turns and goes short and you make a loss instead of a win. So what was the problem of this analysis? Zooming out, we see that the market wasn't finished with its correction yet. The market came up here, had this pullback, then continued long, doing a long pullback down here before probably continuing into the long direction. So we have this support and resistance level down here where the market will find support after continuing its pullback down. Here you see what happened, and this points out how important it is to identify the key levels of support and resistance. There's really no sense in overloading your chart with all kinds of indicators, support and resistance levels everywhere where you can't get a clear view. So there's no surprise if your trades end out in a loss if your charts looks like this, because there's no point in getting a good analysis with this overloaded chart. For this reason, I will teach you in this video how you identify the support and resistance levels, what you have to pay attention to, and especially how to tell the difference between really key levels and unimportant levels. So first of all, we need to identify the swinging highs and lows, meaning the highest and the lowest points that the market has reached recently. So we have this last high up here and the last low down here. And if we want to draw in a former high as well, that is this one, then we also detect that this is a level where the market found resistance in and which is possibly forming a support level here where the market will find support now and continue its upwards direction now long. Which brings us already to argument number 2. If the level was reacted to quite a lot, if the level had multiple rejections, then it is a powerful level. And was the removal from a level powerful, like here with big candles, here again also, then it is a strong level, because we see here that the market gained volume because the bulls couldn't continue, the bears didn't want them to make through in this situation. So definitely a level that we need to be taken into account. And what is also important, of course, that we have a level that is recently. Of course, we can draw in levels from down here, for example, the market has reacted to, but this level is irrelevant for us. As long as the market stays above our former low, then this is definitely irrelevant. As soon as the market breaks through this level to the downside, then this gets relevant again. This is not the case yet, so for that reason, we will just erase that level. This is not important for us. So we have our 4 arguments that make a powerful level, a key level of support and resistance. Now that we know, then we know also that the market is probably finding support here, forming its first green candle, but this is not an entry yet. We need confirmation first. We will go and jump to a lower time frame and look for a reason for entry. Here we have this beautiful bullish engulfing candlestick patterns with long wicks to the bottom, so the market tried to go lower but didn't manage to do so. And now here, after the market moves above the moving average, this is our 3rd confirmation for a long position. Zooming out a bit, putting the stop loss, of course, below the last low, and our target at 2 times our risk. Target hit, that's it for this video. I hope you know exactly now how to use support and resistance yourself, how to identify the key levels that are really relevant for your trading, and how to tell the difference from the irrelevant. If you have any questions, let me know below in the comments, and I would also be totally interested in your feedback in using support and resistance levels. If you want to know more, then click below this video the link to my website. There you'll find all information about trading with me and learning with me. And then I will see you next week with the next video. Bye bye.